There's nothing more satisfying than buying a new pair of work boots and putting them on. That is, until you remember the pain and discomfort you have to go through breaking them in. Hey everyone, today I'm going to walk you through 7 ways to break in work boots. Well, you could certainly do it the old-fashioned way by walking around in them on your work site and destroy your feet for the first few days. There's no need to subject yourself to that sort of pain and discomfort. There are many tried and true tested methods, some quite fast and some that can be done with basic items you have laying around the house. Alright, let's look at the 7 best ways to break in work boots. Okay, number 1, break them in around the house. The most popular way to break in a pair of work boots is to wear them for short periods of time around your house. This will spare your feet from any unnecessary blisters and allow them to adjust to the shape of your feet without you having to spend the entire day in them. Number 2, the wet towel method. Another popular method is to leave a wet towel inside each boot for around an hour. This will wind up softening the leather and makes it easier for the boots to contour to the shape of your feet. Once you've soaked both boots, give them a slight dry and then wear them for around 30 minutes to break them in, walking around the house. Number 3, the alternating method. If you already have a pair of comfortable work boots, a great way to break in your new pair is to alternate between the two. This gives your new boots time to break in without your needing to spend extended periods of time wearing them. If you're on the work site, spend half the day in your old boots and half the day in your new boots. Number 4, wear extra thick socks. Wearing thick socks is a great way to break in new work boots. You'll give your feet extra cushioning as they break in, while also expanding the effective size of your feet in the boots. The extra pressure will help break them in faster. Number 5, use boot stretching spray. Boot stretching spray is designed to soften the fibers of leather boots like these, and it speeds up the breaking in process. You just spray the product on the inside and outside of the boots, then wear them in for a few hours. Consider also using a quality leather conditioner to protect your boots and the material they're made from once they've been stretched. Number 6, use a boot stretcher. Using a boot stretcher like this Hounds Bay Boxer boot stretcher, set it to the smallest setting and then place it inside each boot. Then gradually expand the stretcher until it's snug, then give it maybe 1 or 2 more turns for a little bit of extra pressure. Leave it overnight, and your boot should be ready to go in the morning. Be sure to use the correct type of boot stretcher for your boots, as using one for a different type of boot can cause permanent damage. Okay, let's talk about some common questions about stretching work boots. First, how to break them in faster. The fastest way to break in new boots is to combine a boot stretching device with a boot stretching spray. The boot stretcher exerts continuous pressure on the boot, and the spray softens the material to speed up the process. This entire process should only take a few hours. Now, how do you break in work boots without wearing them? If your boots are made of synthetic leather, use the freezer method to break them in overnight. Simply fill a sealable plastic bag with water, place it in the shoe, and then place the entire boots in your freezer overnight. The water will expand as it turns to ice and exert some nice pressure to stretch the boots. However, this method doesn't work well for real leather boots, as the freezing process can degrade the leather. Instead, use a boot stretcher that can be placed inside the boot, expanded, and left overnight to achieve the same effect. So, what are the benefits of breaking in work boots? Well, the main one is you don't get a bunch of sores and blisters on your feet. Not breaking them in is kind of a recipe for disaster, and you won't be very comfortable wearing your boots. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching this guide on how to break in work boots. I hope it was useful. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more practical gear tips and reviews of some of the best gear from companies all over the world. I'll catch you in the next one.